So we're going to take a look at using a program called LoggerPro. And LoggerPro can be used to create graphs, either by manually entering data the way we have in other programs and apps, or it can enter data, gather data by way of video. So we're going to take a look at how to do that. LoggerPro is a program made by the same software writers that wrote graphical analysis. So basically, when you're looking at LoggerPro, you'll see a blank graph window and a blank data table. And we're going to start on the Insert menu. And on the Insert menu, you'll see an option to insert movie. So you have to have a movie file pre-recorded that you can use to analyze, and we're going to use some videos that we've created for just this purpose, and you'll also be creating some of your own. Once you locate the video, you can double click on it or hit open, and the video will open right into the program. So this is a video of a cart on an incline, and I want to just show the basics of how to do the analysis and gather the data from this video. If you play the video through, you can see it's just very simple. Cart just rolls right down the incline, and we're going to use that motion and the timing that's built into video frame by frame in order to gather some data. So the first step is down here in the lower right of the video window. You'll see the icon with the data points and a play arrow. If you hit that, then some other icons show up here on the right. The button that we want to push for data analysis is right here. It's a little red dot with crosshairs on it. And if you select that, then it turns your cursor into crosshairs, and we're going to use those crosshairs to aim at a particular part of the cart or any other object you're interested in following. Now what I'm going to do is just advance the video a frame so that we can be sure the hands are no longer interfering with the motion of the cart. And I'm going to choose this front corner right here to analyze and gather data from. Now what I'm going to do is click there, and it was very subtle, but you may have noticed that the video automatically advanced one frame. Now when an object doesn't move very quickly, it looks like it's pretty much in the same place where it was. So I'm actually going to advance several frames until it's noticeably in a new location. It doesn't matter how many frames you advance, really. It keeps track of time for you, and you're going to mark the new position in the next frame that you're interested in marking. So again, I'll advance several more frames, and I'm keeping track of where the cart is from moment to moment. Now if I wanted to, I could click on every single frame, but I'm advancing 6 frames each time, and then choosing again to aim right at the front of the cart. And in doing that, what I'm doing is recording the position and the time of the cart as it moves down the incline. So again, any number of frames can be skipped. The computer and the software are smart enough to know exactly what the moment in time is, and it's keeping track of the position as well. So that's all there is to data gathering. Again, you can use the lower right hand button to bring up these tools. In the upper right, choose the crosshairs to mark position and time. Now that that's done, there's a key command that'll be really useful to you while you're using this program, and it's Control-R. When I hit Control-R, the screen is automatically tidied up so that I can see what's been happening behind the video. Here in the bottom left is all the data that's been gathered, times and positions in both the X or horizontal direction and in the Y, the vertical direction. We're only going to be working with the horizontal direction. And over here is a graph of that same information. Now anytime that you want to tell the graph what to display, you click here on the graph axis titles. So I'm going to click here on the position axis and say that I'm only interested in viewing the X position. And you can see, probably not surprisingly, that the position in time graph yields a parabola. I can also ask it to display the X velocity, the velocity in the horizontal direction. And as you can see, that's a linear plot. So we have both the quadratic plot of position in time and the linear plot of velocity in time. So that's all there is to data gathering. So I think we'll leave it at that for this first video, and in the next video we'll move on to looking at how we analyze that data.